crawl all the way the fuck under this truck in the fucking mud and oil and bullshit. But you gotta ask yourself, how fucking bad do you fucking want it? What are you willing to do? Shit. So, I gotta stop smoking. Had to crawl out and under because I didn't have the right size socket. So what I did this time was I brought the whole shit with me. So what we're doing is this. I gotta take out 1, 2, and I gotta stick this bitch in there. Should probably clean that with a ratchet. See if that bitch turns over. Let's find out. Fuck, I got an itch. Of course, my thumb's covered in shit. Alright. So, I think that size is a 13 or a 14. 13 don't fit. 14's a little loose. So let's switch it up and go to the other side. Let's try 9/16 and a ½ inch. Maybe ½ inch. ½ inch wants to fit. All right. Ah, fucking cunt. Why the fuck is this bitch so heavy? Not heavy, but tight. I don't trust that shit. Let me fucking clean this bitch up. Oh yeah, right all over me. Fuck. Fucking course it broke off. Oh shit. Fucking course it broke. Gnarly. Fucking gnarly. Oh, there it is. So I used those channel locks, and I think I got this thing. Nope, she's still tight as fuck. So set this right here. Come out. Man, look at that. Well, that is not a good sign. So now let me see if I can't get this to turn. She's loose. And she's loose. So now, we should be able to go right in there, somewhere, and turn the nut. But this engine is definitely fucked. As you can see, usually sometimes they get that from moisture, but this thing had a lot of coolant issues. Like I was pouring hella coolant in it, so most likely head gasket, cracked head, or who the fuck knows. It's a Philly truck. You can see all this nasty shit in there. So definitely needs to get cleaned the fuck out. I just gotta see how fucked this motor is. If it's even rebuildable or what. Everything's fucking leaking. But I got her cheap, so see what we can make fucking happen here. So pretty much confirmed it is locked the fuck up. Stuck this 3/4 inch ratchet on there with an extension of a 3/4 inch into the fucking I guess 3/4 inch fucking female, and she's fucking not moving for shit. So now the fun begins to the next step. So this is how you take a valve cover off on a Cummins ISX engine, 15 liter. So you got these clamps right here, 10 millimeter. One there. Take those out. And you gotta pop this tube up. You're gonna lift this side up and you're gonna pull that side towards you. And then you got a bunch of little 10 millimeter bolts all around the valve cover. So I'm gonna start taking those out once I get this pipe out. Little problem I ran into. This fucker's rusted. So all that shit just went right down there. And those are my fucking turbos. Very expensive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this other one out here, right? loosen that sucker all the way up. So you see it's moving. All right, like that. And I'm gonna just take that fucking boot off. So none of that shit is gonna go into there. So that shit needs to get clean too. So what I'll do now is I want to take a look at that fucking turbo. See all that shit right here? It's probably the least of my worries, but the way you can check a turbo is you grab that little wheel and pull it forward and back. I think that's called end play. And then also you want to see how it spins. That doesn't look good though. That looks nasty as fuck. Yeah, so that's, you don't get all that shit in your turbo. I'm gonna have to clean all this up. All that fucking rust. All that shit. Fun shit. Fun shit. Put that there for now. So there's some more bolts. I gotta get all the way back there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out now and see. So what I did here was I got all the bolts loosened up with a ratchet, 10mm socket. I just get them a little loose and then I just run them loose with the rest of this. So it's a lot easier. And then once you get that off, once you get all the bolts loose, you're gonna need something to pry this valve cover up with because it doesn't want to come up right away. So bitch is heavy, one-handed. Trying to put it so you can see. She's not really sure what fucking come up. There we go. There's my stank ass motor. So there she is. There she is. And I can already see problems. Can already see fucking problems. See all that white shit. That's not good. That's not good. That's really not good. Every fucking bolt. It's everywhere. Right there's oil and coolant. Now it's getting ready to go in the shop. And I gotta pull the fucking oil pan off and drain the oil. take the injectors out. So it's a 15 millimeter bolt. 15 millimeter bolt, 3/8. You got this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And that's gonna take this whole assembly out, take it up, put it in the back of the truck, and then we're gonna do those three in the back. So we're gonna do the first 3 injectors and then the last 3 injectors. And then you got a little 10 millimeter bolt right here. It's a 12-point socket. We're taking the injectors out is because I want to look down into the cylinders and see which cylinders are filled with engine coolant, because that will determine which cylinders is bad. So based on the amount of cylinders, that'll determine whether it's a cracked head or a bad head gasket. What I'm doing for these last ones is I actually got a 1/2 inch breaker bar on here because the 3/8 it was too hard. So I got a 1/2 inch, 15 millimeter. And then I got this cheater bar right here. So I'm starting at the rear because that's the hardest fucking one. That one's loose. So I'm gonna finish loosening up the rest of these. And then I'm gonna use my electric ratchet to get the rest of these fuckers out. This is a pain in the dick. So, yeah. I don't know where I can put this, but you gotta watch because these motherfuckers will spin on me. And of course I dropped that shit in the fucking water. Motherfucker. Oh, bitch is fucking heavy. God damn. So what I'm doing is I'm organizing the parts back here. So that's the first one that came out. That's the second one that came out. So I believe the cylinders are 1 through 6. So 1 is the front of the motor, 6 should be the back of the motor. So that's how I'm doing it. So on this front one, what I actually had to do was these slide, right? So there was a wire harness underneath, like wrapped around this. So in order to make it easier, I slid these off, and then I was able to take this part. Actually, let me show you. So this wire harness got in the way, so I slid the back pieces off, pulled this out. Now I'm able to get to all the injectors. This is the injector here. So it's got a 10mm bolt down here. Right here. So I'll take that bolt out, and then I'm able to take all 6 injectors out. But I'm gonna need a little tool in order to pry the injector up safely. So here's an update. Can't get that 10mm with an extension or a swivel. So I gotta take all these fuckers out. So here's how you pull an injector. So you have your keeper right there, right? You put the crowbar in there, or the pry bar like that, and then you just lift up on it. Like so. Like that. Now she's loose. So I already took these pieces out right here. So I'm using one, and I'm just going down the hole. And you're gonna have to slide these out the way too. Let's go to the next one. And do the same shit. So draining the oil out now. A bunch of antifreeze came out the bottom. So antifreeze out. Now the oil's coming out. And we're getting ready to pull this fucking pin. I'm getting ready to pull this fucking pin. Just like here is, you can see the piston rings up top right there. It's like this whole shit either got bent, and that's what's preventing it from moving. But all the other cylinders, where am I? Look good. So try to turn it the other way, I guess.